Revolutionary greetings to all the forces and compliments of the new season. I hope that we will all have a very fantastic year. The reason I made this video is because I want to share my opinion on this Zama Zama issue. Because since last year, the government of South Africa and the police have been working tirelessly to try and rescue the Zama Zamas in Stilfontein mine. And as of today, the 16th of January 2025, the death toll of the Zama Zamas who are stuck in Stilfontein mine is sitting at 60. So 60 people have been found dead already. And then part of the reason I made this video is because I find it very funny that people are blaming the government, speaking about how the government is acting recklessly with the lives of people. I'm sorry, there's a car passing there. Just gonna pause for a minute. The majority of the Zama Zamas are starving to death. And there's still a bunch of them who are still in Stilfontein mine. They don't want to come out. They're not even stuck. They don't want to come out and face the law. So I don't understand why people blame the government, because the government enters nowhere, because it doesn't even have to provide them with anything. All they have to do is to make sure that they get out of those mines and go straight to prison and deported to where they belong, because statistics are out there. It's proving that majority of them that have been rescued already, 90%, over 90% are illegal immigrants. I saw it on the news that are about only 26 out of the 2,000 that have been rescued already are from South Africa. So I do not understand, because why South Africans care about the Zama Zamas dying. Because, when you act like a Mickey Mouse, people are going to treat you like a Mickey Mouse. And as a South African who's doing the right thing, is following the law, why should I care about the Zama Zama dying? Zama Zamas must die. If I was the president of the country, I'll even make an order that we should not waste state resources on trying to rescue the Zama Zamas, because it's been months trying to rescue the Zama Zamas who are not stuck. They're just sitting down there and they don't want to face the law. They would rather starve to death than come out and face the law. And it's very disrespectful, to break into someone else's country, and then when they catch you, you still play games and make them even waste more resources. And the reason I also don't share any level of sympathy for the Zama Zamas is because the Zama Zamas break a lot of laws, and then they put the lives of people in danger, the lives of South African citizens in danger, because the crime starts at the border, when they jump the borders. And we don't know what happens at the borders. We don't know if there are people that are being eliminated at the borders, because sometimes it's not that easy to jump the border. Sometimes there are border patrols. So sometimes you find that there's some elimination. People are dying, because they want to cross in. And secondly, they don't just cross in. They cross in with illegal firearms, illegal bombs, because they use those underground, and those guns are being used against citizens and the police. And then the other thing is, some of those guns that they come into the country with, they found their way into the streets, and then kids start shooting at each other, or it becomes easy in South Africa to get access to an illegal firearm. And then lastly, the crime rate goes high, because not only are these Zama Zamas mining illegally, when the police go there and they find them there, they start shooting at the police. And also, even the Zama Zamas themselves, they shoot at each other because they are many, and sometimes they mine at the same spot. And when you mine at the same spot and we are not from the same area, the war starts. We start shooting at each other and there's bloodshed. So this Zama Zamas, in life you make the bed. They say you make the bed you lay in. So if someone has made the bed, let them lay in it, because that's how life is. It's binary, black and white. It's either you're on the wrong side or you're on the right side. And if you're on the wrong side, you get what you're supposed to get, And the only thing that we can really hold the government of South Africa accountable for is the weak border patrol, and the bribes, because people can easily get documents these days. Because, people need to come into the country well documented, and then we need to know the reasons as to why they are here. And it's very clear that we are not doing well in terms of controlling our borders, and we are putting the lives of South Africans in danger, because when people can just easily come in with illegal, weapons, they are putting the lives of the citizens in danger, because what are those weapons going to do? I mean, you wouldn't just come into my house without my permission and start feeding yourself or start doing some things in my house without my permission. I'll have a serious issue with you. I'll even break your neck. It's the same principle when it comes to borders. You need to be well documented. There has to be a serious border patrol, and that is not there. I don't understand.